Online students, online students, can you hear me? Yes or no? Online students, online students, can you hear me? Guys, waiting for your response. Could you please confirm? Can you hear me? Online students, online students, can you hear me or not? Could you use the chat box? Guys, can you hear me? Could you use the chat box, please? Okay. Now we can hear. Okay, done. Okay. So, as I've told you in the already in the classroom, Google Classroom, could you please confirm me how many of you are ready for today's one? How many of you are ready? Could you raise your hand for today's mock interview? Online students, could you raise your hand so that I can unmute you? Online students, how many of you are ready? Can you hear me? Waiting for your response. No need. Vedant, not required. Jahnavi, are you ready? Can I unmute you? Jahnavi. Okay. Abhishek, Abhishek Samal, Abhishek Samal. Can I unmute you? Guys, waiting for your response. Okay. How many of you are ready? Raise your hand, please. Now, there is one requirement in one of my friends' company. There is some requirement is there regarding the agentic AI related. And he asked me, any one of our good means, please recommend. Now, just I'm going to share one task for you guys. How many of you are able to complete this task? I'm going to refer your resume to him. Whoever can complete the given task, I'm going to share one task right now. Whoever is able to share the solution by at the earliest, okay, make sure that you are going to share by tomorrow. If you can share by tomorrow, I'm going to recommend for you, right? Now, so the task is, uh, I mean, basically for him, there is no task, but I can't recommend each and every student now. So that is the reason this task is given by me. I'm giving the task. Okay, he has not given any task or something. Just I'm providing the task so that I can't recommend each and every student. Whoever are interested, I can't recommend. But whoever is having the subject, surely I will recommend them so that they can clear the interview easily. Mostly the interview would be in the next week. Mostly the interview will be in the next week. So he asked me to share the resume and everything. I'm going to recommend you along with your resume, right? So just I'm going to share one task to you. I request everyone to complete this task by today. So the task is you can write like this. You have to build a AI agent with custom tools. You have to build the AI agent with the custom tools. And the task is, so you have to build the AI agent based on the custom tools, that is using the Pythonic AI and Crew AI. Just recently, whatever we have completed two concepts. Based on that, I'm just sharing you one task. Okay, whoever is going to be completed this task right now today, I can recommend your resume. Jahnavi, second year BTech is too early to join in the company. Whatever you have said in the chat box, that is correct. Okay, done. Yeah, others, Chetan, Dilip, Samson, Shanti Madan. Guys, what about you? Are you ready for today's mock interview? Guys, are you ready for today's mock interview? Shanti Madan, Dilip, based on whatever we have completed, from that only I will ask. I'm not going to ask on the new topics. I'll ask only based on whatever we have completed in the class. Shanti Madan, yeah, Samson. Okay, guys, done. So I okay, done. So task is okay. Build the task at least. This task is based on the AI agent, whatever we have given in the previous class. One is you have to, the task is like this. I'm going to share you the task. Build. Okay. You are going to build 1 minute. So you are going to build the two AI agents. You have to build the two AI agents. One is one with, you have to build one with Pythonic AI, and you have to build one with Crew AI. You have to build like this based on the two AI agents. You have to build one is this one and one is this one, and that which can perform. Okay, that can perform internet research, that can perform the internet research using a custom built tool, using a custom built tool. Okay, now, so you have to build the two agents. One is with Pythonic AI and one is with Crew AI that can perform internet research using the custom built tool. So here what you have to do is basically my requirement is you have to define means you have to write a Python function. You have to write a Python function that can search the internet, search the internet. Okay, search the internet. That is, you can use a simple web request. You can use the simple web request, web request. Okay, or you can scrap by using the API. You can go with a simple web request, or you can scrap API by using some API. Okay, and what are the function you have created? The first one is you are going to create a Python function. And what are the function you have created? Using this function, you have to wrap this function. What are this function is there? You have to wrap this function as a tool. You know already how to use, how to convert this function to a tool. So that, so the agent, what are the agent is there? So the agent can call it. Okay, so you are going to create a Python function that can search the internet by using a simple web request. There is some kind of request is there, some web request, and it is going to give the output. Okay, done. Yeah, business use case is this one only, to perform the internet research. Internet research, that is a business use case. You are going to build the two agentic AI agents that can perform the internet research, and it is going to give the output. And what are the internet research it has done? It has to give the summarization. What are the, I mean, for example, you have given some question, something related to that. It has to perform the internet research. I mean, internet in the search, it has to identify, and it has to give the summarization, and it has to provide the summarization. Means what are the question you have identified? So literally to say, okay, I'll show you with an example. Like in the Google, I'm going to type in the Google. Within the Google website, I'm just typing here RAG. So the moment I click on the RAG, can you see in the starting like this? You can't see, right? Just a minute. Just a minute, guys. Okay. Okay, done. So now, whenever we are going to click on this, yeah, exactly. Internet search means web search. Web search. You may take the some kind of any one website. Choice is yours. You can choose anything of your choice, like Wikipedia or something, something. Choice is yours. Any choice. There is no rule that this one only you have to work. Take any some website. For example, here I'm going to write the in the Google. I'm writing the lang chain. Okay. Now, when I have clicked on the lang chain, it is going to give me the lang chain websites related information like this. Now, when you have clicked on the lang chain, instead of lang chain, here you have got the something like this. But when I have clicked on the rag, I'm going to write the rag here. But here I'm getting the some kind of overview, AI overview. And this is overview which is going to give for me something here. So it is trying to extract some information from this particular website. That is Amazon Web Services. It is trying to extract the information. And what are the information it has given? It is trying to get the some kind of summarization. It is going to give the some kind of summarization. So you can choose any some particular website. Later we can integrate the multiple websites or something advanced level we can do. My requirement is I don't want to go much of that. Just I'm looking for the small kind of web search. So here you are going to create a Python function that can search the internet and where you are going to get the output and wrap this function as a tool. So convert this function. What are the function you have created? Convert this function as a tool. After converting this function as the tool, now here you are going to define. Now after defining this particular one, now you are going to have here. Next one is Pythonic AI agent. Okay, as I've told you, two agents you have to create now. One is Pythonic AI agent. Second one is True AI agent. So Pythonic AI agent, you are going to create an agent. You are going to create an agent with this Pythonic AI. You are going to create with the Pythonic AI and add your. You are going to add your custom internet search. What are the internet search you are going to have? Some website. I told you now. You can choose which are the website you are interested, and from that website, what are the information you want. Okay. So internet search tool. You are going to create this custom tool. You are going to convert as a custom tool. And what are the custom tool using this? Now, here that agent, what are the agent should do? Agent should, okay, accept should accept your query. Means the input should be the string type. It should accept your query. Okay. The agent should accept your query. This is the first one. And whatever the accept your user query. Next, call the custom tool. Just I'm writing the steps, guys. Already these are the things. Just I'm writing as a step-by-step procedure for you to understand. Basically, the first one only completed. Basically, you are going to call the function or you are going to call this custom tool. What are the custom tool you have designed to fetch the information? To fetch information. For example, I have created earlier website is called as open weather website. There, using the API I have done. Similarly, you are going to choose the another website. That's it. I'm just asking to select any other website of your choice from the internet search. And it is going to summarize. As we know, in the agent, what will be there? Model will be there. You can choose which are the model you are interested, and that model has to return the result. Some result it has to return. Your model has to return the result. Is the point is clear? Now, this is task number one. as I've asked, two tasks, two agents you have to create. This is by using the Python DK completed. Similarly, from the crew AI, you have to create the two agents now. I want multi agents from the crew AI. What are the multi agents you have to create from the crew AI? Is basically it is not two tasks. It is one task only. I'm converting as two tasks. I'm converting as one task for you. But basically it is two different tasks. Task one and task two. Okay. Now, so this one, what are you having? Now you're going to build the multi-agent. You're going to build a multi-agent with the crew AI. You are going to build a multi-agent with the crew AI. As one of the students is asking, can we keep this project in the resume? Absolutely, you can keep. For your resume project will be completed at the same time. How much subject you have, I'll also understand once you share it to me. Okay, you are going to define two agents. Out of these two agents, one agent I want like this. The agent number one is where I want the research agent. I want as a research agent. The first one as research agent. And the second one I want as the summarizer agent. The agent names I'm giving as one is researcher agent and second one is called as summarizer agent. Now, what are the researcher agent you have done? Okay. So here it is going to use the custom tool. What are the custom tool? To gather this, this is going to use to gather information. This particular tool is going to use the for information. Whereas summarization agent, what are the summarization agent is that it is going to takes the raw information. This agent is going to take the raw information and generate the summary. Means these two has to interact each other. One is going to collect, one is going to share the information and generate a clean summary. That is your choice. Which models you are going to use? You can use OpenAI models. You can use anything. Here the main point is these agents. What are the agents you are going to create? These agents, okay, work together. They have to work together. There should be a connection between them. They have to work together in order to give the output. When the user asks the question, they have to work together when the user asks the question. Ask the question. So like this, I want the now. So while testing this agent, I'm going to give the question like this. Now I'm going to test them. Test the agents like this. You are going to test the agents. How we are going to test the agents means I'm going to test them by I'm going to run them with the different queries. I'm going to run them with the different queries. I'll ask different questions what I'm having. I'll run the two different queries. I like, for example, in one of them, like in the Python AI, using a single agent where it is not interacting each other. Only a single agent you have created, right? So I'm going to ask the two different queries like example question one, that is query one. What are the latest trends in generative AI? What are the latest trends in the generative AI? Second, I'll ask the question like this. For these questions, it asks you to give the summarized report. That is current top programming languages. What are the top programming languages in the current market? Programming languages in current market. Something like this, I'm going to give the questions and it has to give me the output. Okay. And I'm going to, example I'm writing guys. Okay, example purpose I'm writing. You can choose anything. My requirement is mainly how you are going to create these custom tools and how you are going to create these agents And when you are working with the crew agent, how you are going to make sure that two agents are working simultaneously each other. One information is going to another, and how you are going to make sure that these agents are working, and finally you are going to get the report. That is my requirement. Choose anything of your choice. Example I have written. Choose anything of your choice. So this is your task. Is the point is clear? Based on yesterday whatever we have discussed, I want to cross check whether uh, how much you have understood and how much easily you can create the agents. Whoever the students has built these agents easily by today night itself, I mean by today night or at the earliest, I'll observe the code. I'll also observe time. How much early you have shared me the solution. Both of them will be counted. Okay, your time will be counted. At the same time, your way of approach and your way of think done, whatever you have done, everything is required. It is some kind of open book exam. You can choose ChatGPT, you can choose whichever you are interested. I'm not going to matter that. You can choose. Just I want to check how course you have taken and how you are going to execute them. And main importantly, you have to explain me the code also. Simply from the chat GPT copy paste and you have done something miss. You have to explain me clearly how these are interacting, how these are working, and finally how I am getting the output. Copying the code from the chat GPT is not a problem. The code, whatever you have written in the code, you have to explain and what type of errors are possible, what are the limitations of that, in which cases it is going to fail, and which cases it is going to be successful. All these things you have to explain for me very clearly. Is the points are clear? Everyone, yes or no? Yeah, everyone has written the notes, right? If possible, I'll add this task as it is like this in the Google Classroom, but not now. After 9 o'clock, by night I will add, because right now it is not my laptop. It is student's laptop which I am working right now. Right? Done. Please complete this task and share it to me at the earliest. Whoever has shared first one, at the same time correct answer with Python execution perfectly without any kind of error, the first person, for that particular person, I am going to recommend for you. At the same time, you have to explain me, guys, not only the code. Done? Everyone? Right. Uh, I think only one student is ready for the today's mock interview. That two offline student is ready. Online students are not even ready for the mock interview. So guys, based on what we have completed in the class, from that, how many of you are ready for the today's mock interview? Again, I'm asking the same question. How many of you are ready with the mock interview based on what we have completed till now? I'm not going to ask out of the syllabus which are not completed, which yet to be completed, like that. I'm going to ask only within the topics whatever we have completed in the class. How many of you are ready? Again, I'm asking guys, my question is very simple. Based on whatever we have completed till yesterday, I'm going to ask the questions. How many of you are ready? Dilip, are you ready for the today's mock interview? Samson Jairaj is saying at least one day. Give me one day time for preparation. Guys, if I give one day, one night before everyone will prepare for the interview questions. I'm asking every day, are you preparing? If you are preparing every day, means today's interview is nothing for you. Okay, done, guys. Done. Okay, I here only one student is ready for the mock interview. See, many students, not one student or two students. I'm saying every student wants the job only. There is not even one student who doesn't want a job. Every student wants the job only. At the same time, in the market, every company wants only the person who is having the subject only. Okay, how much every student is focusing on the when I will get the job, when I will get the job, how the students are focusing in the market, IT industry, the companies are also waiting for the same. Okay, now in the market right now, based on whatever we are discussing, next month I'm going to schedule at least 10 job interviews for multiple people. Next month, minimum 10 different companies interviews you are going to get in the Google Classroom. You are going to get multiple job opportunities. Now it's time for you to apply, whether you are ready or not ready, that is all your choice. 100% whatever we have discussed in the class, if you are perfect with that, easily you can get the job. 100% based on whatever we have discussed in the class. Okay, next month there are going to be much number of openings in the market, and particularly in the area of Gen and Agentic AI. And when I'm going to share to you next month, okay, actually today I have to start the MCP today and tomorrow, and at least 2 3 days it will take the MCP. I expected next week Lang graph along with the N8 models we are going to complete. With that, Agentic AI will be completed. So next week is our course end. So though the course has extended more time than whatever we have promised for 5 months, though the course was extended too much of time also, but I can say for you very clearly, multiple additional things we have discussed, number of projects also we have discussed more than what we have discussed in the demo. If you want, you can cross check number of projects, how many we have done. If you want, I can write all the project titles. Okay, because yours is first batch now. I have faced multiple difficulties. during the execution of this generative AI, because whatever was executed in the previous batch, the code was not executed in your batch. So multiple times we have faced that type of problems, which was not checked before for me. Right? I assume that okay, this course will normally work like ML algorithms. ML algorithms have created long back. Still, they are working, right? In the ML class, I'm not getting the problem. But in the Gen AI only, when I'm executing the course, the models are getting depreciated, the models and the libraries are getting upgraded, the names are getting changed. All these things are getting the problem only in the Gen AI only. The same kind of problem I have not received in my entire career when I'm working with the AI, when I'm working with the data science, or when I'm working with the ML. When I'm working with the latest Gen AI, automatically, I'm not sure that in the further batches again this kind of problem will arise or not. But one thing is very clear is in the first batch of Gen AI, whatever I have completed, the same content when I'm discussing with you, it is throwing the errors. At the same time, multiple number of projects I have added for you. Than whatever I have told in the demo, I have added more number of projects only. Shortly, I will write all the list of projects and I'll add in the Google Classroom also for you to cross check whether have you completed all these projects also. You only cross check and tell me. Okay, every project is based on the project requirement. What are the exact question they are asking for the given question? Once we solve, it is called as project. It is not called as capstone project or end-to-end project or something, right? For example, this one also is called as a project only. Basically, my requirement is this. For my requirement, if you complete the task, what are the question I have given? This is some kind of task or some kind of project or whatever you name it. Okay, this is my requirement. Right, guys? Building the AI agents is a project basically. Done? Uh, I want every one of you to be ready at the earliest. And I will also try to complete by next week all the concepts. And in the May month, you are going to get the multiple interview calls. I'm going to add in the Google Classroom for the both. I mean, for all the students. Now, though the students are not having the subject, also they will write so many things, and they will also apply along with you. Okay, remember this one. In this class, some students are not having the subject. In this class, some students are having the extra things, but still, they will also apply for the companies. But in the companies, from the day one, who are really working from the more amount of time, rather than focusing on the minus points, who are focusing on the plus points and getting the right things for your career, not for me. For your career, what you have done, you know, right? For your career, what you have done, you know. So the students who has really sincerely worked from the day one for their progress, every student is going to get the job in the next month. Already in the offline, few students has already received the job. In the offline also, they have received the jobs. Really, they are working from the day one, right? Now, if I conduct for them the test miss, they are ready for that. So whoever are ready for any day, always remember, guys, you'll 100% get the jobs. Okay, and from my end, I am also going to push. Okay, and particularly few students who really work and share it your resume to me, and there is a lot of requirements in the market. Surely I'm going to share your resume to the different companies. Is the points are clear? Now, just I'm going to do the mock interview for one of the student in the offline. Yeah, please. Okay, thank you. Yeah, yeah. Slow. Yeah, please introduce yourself. My name is Madhuri. Okay, continue. I don't get tensed. It is a just mock interview. Sorry. Okay, okay. Parleda. Just introduce. ఎందుకు కంగారు ఎందుకు పడుతున్నారు అనవసరంగా? అసలు ఆ ఇంటర్వ్యూ చెప్పడం వల్లే ఎంతో మంది ఉన్నారు ఇక్కడ. మీరు కనీసం ఆ ఇంటర్వ్యూ ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యి వచ్చారు. దానికి హ్యాపీగా ఉండండి. టేక్ ఇట్ as పాజిటివ్. And compared to others who are not ready for today, you are at least ready something, right? Don't get tense unnecessarily. Go in a very cool way. Nothing is going to happen. Okay, done. Okay, done. Tell me, what is your experience in Gen A? What kind of experience you are having in the generative AI? What are the different projects you have done in the Gen AI? Okay. So as you are saying that you have worked with some projects by using the RAG with LangChain or something, right? Now, could you tell me the LangChain? What is the meaning of LangChain and in the LangChain, and what is the difference between the LangChain versus RAG? Okay. Now, what is the exact difference in the LangChain versus LangServe? Okay. What exactly it will be done? Now, in the Langchain ecosystem, what is the advantage of Langchain ecosystem? What is LLM model and how you are going to select an LLM model for the given project? Now, how you are going to fine tune your LLM model for the given project? Hmm. Continue. Okay. Next, so you are going to the fine tuning in that way. Okay. What is the other options of fine tuning? Done. What are the other projects you have worked in the Gen AI? In particularly Gen AI? Till? That's it. Okay. What is the advantage of creating agent, AI agents? What is the difference between the predefined function versus agent? I mean, So in AI agent, we are having the tool and the agent. What is the difference between the tool versus agent? Hmm? How is some problem? Without. Okay. At least explain your chatbot as you have told the chatbot as the application. Explain at least chatbot. Choices was. What are the chatbot you have created? No need to tell me the Python code. Just tell me the procedure. Okay. Done. Uh, I told you how to prepare for introduction. You have not created the introduction till now. Done. Okay. Done. That's it. Yeah. Other students, how many of you are ready, guys? Online students, please. Online students, waiting for your response. Yeah. If no questions, you can. Done, guys. So please prepare, and we'll continue from here in the tomorrow's class.